Search continues for 84-year-old Madeline Way of Mount Royal. This is Special Report, the weekend edition. We'll have more on that and others right after this.
Looking for something casual to wear? You got that special occasion coming up? Then stop by at Sierra's Clothing and Beauty Supplies, located in Brunswick, Quatro. We now have new stocks available for school, work, church, party, even the beach. We cater for kids, men, and women. We also ship to our customers in Grenada. We are open from Monday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. For more info, you can stop by or call on 421-9676. That's 421-9676. At Sierra's Clothing and Beauty Supplies, your satisfaction is guaranteed.
Welcome back. I am Kendall Gay. The past few days has not been an easy one for family and friends of 84-year-old Madeline Way of Mount Royal. Miss Way was last seen at about 11:30 a.m. on Sunday, January 10th, by a relative when she was last fed. At about 3 in the evening, when the relative went to check on her, she was nowhere around. Community members, along with police officers and NADMO officials, joined in on the search for Miss Way but came up empty-handed. At the time of putting together this report, Miss Way has still not yet been found. A rented 3-bedroom house in the Cherry Hill area was completely gutted by fire, affecting a family of 4. Joycelyn Mathurin, who was at home at the time with her children, speaking of camera, said she's unsure as to how the fire started. 3 men who noticed the fire went to the scene and tried getting the fire under control and removing items from the home to be saved. The fire department was called to the scene. However, they encountered some difficulties in extinguishing the fire. The men expressed a disappointment with the fire service.
We arrived at the scene, house on fire. We assist how we could assist. We go for hose, we start to hold down everything. This is me and my 2 friends. We help and whatever we could do we thing. But I was so disappointed in Karaku fire station. We get the fire under control, we start to jog out, bring out all them things what we could save. Half an hour ago, fire truck can't come. Can't do nothing again. Smoke, everything. Next bedroom catch. And we just there, standing, watching, nothing to do. My partner here go in, smoke, nothing. There is nothing we could do. I'm so disappointed.
We take out everything that we could save. We check, but you know, we get the fire under control, and you know the fire brigade takes so long to, you know, come upon the scene, you know, to arrive. So the fire start to catch back. You understand? But I mean, at least we save what we could save. We try our best. You understand? If current didn't go, probably we'd have saved more. You check. If current didn't go, we'd have saved more.
So you saved the majority of the stuff?
Yeah, but the majority of the stuff, we save it. We save it.
While the fire truck was not able to contain the fire because of the difficulties they were experiencing, the assistance of a truck who carries water was sought, where they had to use a pump to get water from the building to help extinguish the fire until the fire tender from the airport arrived. Neil Matterson, who was on scene assisting, commended the truck driver and others.
I personally would like to say thank you to Daddy Lizard, Junks, all the guys who come out and get this furniture out from the house. But most importantly, Cousin Reds, I call him Cousin Reds, Mr. Reds Emmons. One phone call away, and within 5 minutes he was here with his pump. And we got the fire under control, and then the fire department took it from there. So, hats off to Daddy Reds. We say thank you, thank you. Good citizens.
No injuries was reported in the process of getting the fire under control. Investigation continues as to exactly what caused the fire. We're taking a quick break. We'll be back after this.
Looking for a weekend getaway? Then make the Sister Isles of Carriacou and Petite Martinique your home away from home. And at Alexis Food Stores, we'll welcome you with open arms. As the only major supermarket situated just 2 minutes away from the Teal Bay Harbor in Harveyvale, we offer you a one-of-a-kind experience by providing a wide range of produce, food items, wines, and liquor. Visit us today in Harveyvale or call us at 443-7994, WhatsApp 419-6831, or check out our Facebook page for some of our great deals and new products. Email us at info@alexisfoodstores.com. Alexis Food Stores, we make your shopping experience memorable.
You're looking at this view from the famous Paradise Beach. Welcome back to the weekend edition. Two young female athletes, Jamora Alves and Avanella Andrew, departed Carriacou for Jamaica, where for the next 2 years, they will be enrolled at the Jago High School on a 2-year full-time scholarship. However, before their departure, an official send-off was held for them. Senior coach in the Ministry of Carriacou and Diplomatic Affairs, Sebastian Steele, provided a brief insight into the college the young ladies will be at for the next 2 years.
Jago School is the best educational high school in the parish of St. Catherine and easily one of the best in Jamaica. In 2020, they celebrated their 275th year of existence, and they say they are extremely proud of their countless accomplishments to date, which includes both academic and extracurricular activities. They boast of being one of the most decorated high school track and field, having one of the most decorated high school track and field programs in the world, and have the enviable record of being the high school to have produced the most Olympians and world champions.
Acting Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Carriacou and Diplomatic Affairs, Rolda Kwamina, in congratulating the young athletes, encouraged them to embrace the opportunity afforded to them and do their best in both athletics and academics.
So we congratulate you. We wish you the very best, and we want you to make very good use of this opportunity afforded to you. Many has gone before you and do well. You can do the same. Just embrace the opportunity and take it to good faith and do your best. Both your academics and your athletic training, they would make you.
Principal of Bishop's College and Hillsborough Secondary School extended the congratulations to the athletes and also encouraged them to do their best.
As I said, I want you to be a role model to all our students present at Bishop's College and all our students that we are going to get again, all our students who are going to be involved in track and field, all our students who are very intelligent as you, all right? So please set the stage and make sure that you are disciplined enough for anyone to follow.
I encourage you to take care of yourselves. Both of you, take care of yourselves and keep close to your families and your friends. We look forward to great things from you. Let's hear the names of Vanilla and Jamura on our televisions. In fact, when we look at Jamaica Champs, anytime from now we should be able to see both of you outside there, plying your trade. And then when we move from that, let's see if we move outside of that on the international market. You have white tips, best wishes.
The ladies departed Carriacou on January 15th. One of the late cultural icon Winston Davis' requests was to have his Quatro handed over to the Carriacou Museum. His son Winford David fulfilled this request when he handed over the Quatro to Clemente Alexander, curator at the museum. Miss Alexander welcomed the initiative and spoke of what she'll do with it.
It means a lot because this is part of culture. What I would do a display because sometimes people might forget Uncle Winston, knowing that he used to play, used to bake. But when they come into the museum and they're looking for information on him, they could see a Quatro and some write-up on him. when I do my display.
Alexander noted with the preservation of the Quatro, Mr. Davis' future generation will have an opportunity of seeing it.
We would cherish it, so his children and grandchildren would see it whatsoever when they come. Because you see, they might go, but his children and grandchildren, who his brothers and sister children, would come in one day and see a Quatro that was donated from the grandfather. So we appreciate it and we would cherish it. We thank them very much.
Mr. David's Quatro was used for his many performances over the years at home and abroad. And finally, on the weekend edition, with Carriacou, Petit Martinique and the Grenadine Islands so closely connected, the COVID-19 virus has caused the borders between the islands to be closed. However, some people are still taking the chance and venturing into the islands. Immigration Officer Sergeant Portia Nicholas is calling on nationals to desist from this practice, which poses a serious health risk should someone contract the virus and bring it back to the island.
My advice to the citizens of Grenada, Carriacou and Petit Martinique, not just Carriacou and Petit Martinique, because we also have persons leaving mainland, coming up with the Osprey, and however, all the ports in the Grenadines Islands are closed, and they choose to go over to St. Vincent illegally. Persons from Carriacou is doing it, and persons from Petit Martinique. Some persons will leave to go over when they have big parties. They go over to their girlfriends. I'm not saying that women is not doing it, but so far it's more men we catch violating and caught in Union Island, violating the rules and the protocols of the COVID and the Emergency Act. I'm advising them to cease. However, right now, as of last night, I have information that Union Island is now affected by the COVID virus. The police station is closed due to that, because there are citizens and there are also law enforcement officers who is affected and tested positive for COVID. So we now know that it's more dangerous because it's so close to us. We was still fortunate that some of the Grenadines Island did not have it just like us in Carriacou and Petit Martinique. But now that we know that Union Island has it and it's so close, I'm urging persons to abide with the protocol. Please stop going to Union Island and Bakeway and Carnawan, because it's life-threatening. The pandemic is not only for one country, but it's worldwide, and we can see what it's doing to the larger part of this world.
Sergeant Nicholas spoke of the protocol to be followed should someone want to come in from the Grenadine Island.
They have to clear out. They must have a PCR test, which they're supposed to do 72 hours before arrival in Grenada. Whether it's Petit Martinique, well, they're not supposed to come in through Petit Martinique at all. If it's legal, they have to come to Carriacou or Grenada. And they must do that test, and they must have a negative result. It cannot be positive. Once you're positive, you're not accepted. You have to stay in isolation wherever you are. So persons also have to clear out of the country that they are. Okay, we're dealing with the small islands, so we do much speedboats and like this. You have to clear out of immigration. And with that, you must have in your hand a negative PCR test done. Then you proceed to do your clearance, and then you clear in Carriacou.
If you see something, say something. That's the advice given from Sergeant Nicholas to people in the event they see someone coming in illegally into the island.
And get aboard and discourage persons. We are already, as law enforcement officers, we are already stretched, but we are trying our best. I'm asking the general public to come aboard, and anything you see, if you see something, you say something. If you realize that someone is encouraging someone to come over, you discourage them. So as we always rely on the public, which always cooperates, the majority, we are asking them to continue, and we're asking everybody to get aboard in preventing the COVID virus to enter our small islands of Petit Martinique and Carriacou.
And that's all for now in this special report, the weekend edition. I am Kendall Gay. On behalf of KOMG Productions, thank you for joining us.